All right, guys, so it's actually been about a week, almost a week now. And the one thing that they recommend me doing is, lucky enough, I'm here in town, is to bring the car back just to do an overall look, to look at the PPF, look at the tint, the windshield, make sure there's no major issues. So they recommend coming back after about a week or a few days to about a week, just for them to take a look at the car to see if there's anything that shouldn't be there. Now, I've actually looked at the car, of course, a bunch of times in my garage, outside. I haven't seen really much of anything. There are a couple bubbles in a couple different areas that I did see, so I'm gonna let them know about those, and they are on some of the edges. So let's head back over into the back now and see what else we could do and have them go through what they call the bubble check.
Aldrin, welcome back. We're here doing a little bubble check on your car. So this is after the film has dried out. So this is something where when the film is applied, there's always going to be some level of moisture that stays underneath the film. No matter how much you squeegee and stuff, there's always going to be a really small membrane that, as the film dries out, that's going to escape out. The water is going to evaporate out, and you're going to have some moisture left in some areas sometimes. Most of the time, it's going to be air left behind, and that's what we call a little air bubble. And those pop up days after the install is done. So for people in the area and people in Southern California, I ask that, like, a week to 2 weeks after, just swing by the shop, and then we'll go through our bubble check process. We're gonna find any little edges, little bubbles and stuff, and address those while they're fresh and early. And so that's for people in the area. If you're not in the area, people that are just not able to come back and they don't really have anyone in their area that can address something like that, we ask, just give us a little bit more time with your car. We'll have it outside in the daytime and inside at night, so it gets hot, gets cold, helps evaporate the water out, and then we'll go through the day before you pick up and the morning before you pick up and go through our own little bubble check. Even though the film's not totally dry, it's much more dry than someone local picking up like the next day after we've completed putting film on the car. Usually I have someone, if you're out of the area, I can set you up with an installer that's local to you, that a week or two after we've done the install, they can just go through and pop any bubbles that might show up in the future. If you see a small bubble, it's not a problem. It's just something that's a little unsightly, and it's something we want to address early so you can just enjoy your car and have it look its best. So we gave a look over the whole car. One things we spotted, and what's a common area, is the edge of this panel here where the luggage strip is. This top edge we can squeegee fairly hard on. This we can squeegee fairly hard on, but on this corner we can squeegee it, but it's really common for moisture to settle in this little crease right here. So we noticed a couple bubbles back here. We went in there with a needle, and you apply a little pressure on that bubble. You poke the needle in, suck out the air, and then bubble's gone. And we'll give it a little wipe through, and we'll squeegee some stuff down as well. But really it's just going through and fixing those small little bubbles that might pop up and getting them early, so it's not something you have to live with for long term with the vehicle.
And there it is, guys, just a little update of what they do. Kind of cool to know that if you aren't from here and you had to take your car, that they just recommend having, either you leave it for another couple days, or if you're going out of state or whatever, out of city, that they will recommend another shop. I didn't know that. So if they have another detail shop that they can recommend to fix it, awesome. So really cool that they have that communication with other detailers. So depending on where you are and what you need to get done. If you guys haven't seen my video of the PPF installation, make sure you guys check it out right here. And if you guys want to see another video, make sure you guys check it out right over here. I'll see you guys next one. Take care. Bye.